One last short mission for the road. It's another item we've not seen. It's another chance to level somebody up, and it's a bit more money to get us into a safe spot, because we're talking about going after some of the ancestor items, and those are long.
Yeah, we're going to need the money for that. And look, we're using our ragtag and bobtail of mismatched miscreants who shouldn't be in polite society, but they are.
Yeah. Also, Max adorable.
I like him, but adorable is not the right word.
He just looks so sad. Don't you want to give him a big hug?
No. I mean, I like my throat where it is.
I suppose that's fair. Just get a little worked up sometimes. It's probably the stress.
What, the stress of having an inhumane monster living inside you that could rear its head at any time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems pretty stressful.
Alright, that look good?
Yeah, we only need light supplies on these.
Yeah.
If we can make it up to 40 plus K, I think we'll be happy for a long mission.
Yeah.
Problem with long missions is that it's really hard to turn a half decent profit on them because you spend so much on them, and then to survive, you end up leaving so much decent stuff behind.
Yeah. But there's some really good items after them.
Yeah, straight off the bat.
Such blockages are unsurprising.
I'm thinking we'd like to have a full set of Ancestors items by the end of the game, so it's definitely time we started looking for those. Now that we've got lots of sixes who can handle it.
Yeah, there's a lot of Ancestor items, eh?
Yeah.
It's a good scale.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
I mean, the Ancestor portrait I find hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing too scary.
Yeah.
I don't get what the padlocks are for then. Because they don't stop that happening. So what are they for?
Keep people calm more than anything. Yeah, they stop people from worrying. It's their main job. Yeah, fine.
Their formation is broken.
There we go. Move them all into range.
Haha! You'll never get our Jester, he's far too nimble now. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
There we go.
Success
Nice find early on.
clearly in view. Or is it
Oh, no.
merely a trick of the light?
Ew. Would you really eat anything you found on a pile of corpses?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would, or... I mean, you're a vegetarian, so if it's mouldy flesh, does that count as vegetarian?
Not really.
Probably got more plant than meat on it by that point.
Well, yeah. Probably not good plant.
Man, we're doing well here on the money already. See, the short missions are good. They're good for a little top up. Down and up, or...
Suppose we could just go along there, down here, and then back this way, and just snag that on the way past.
Yeah.
I think that's probably time efficient.
Really?
Must you? Okay, so if you were playing through this,
Mm-hmm.
and you could only have one class for the whole thing, like a team of 4 of one class, which do you think would be the easiest, and which do you think would be the hardest?
Oh, wow. A team of one class for the
Yeah.
whole game.
Eradicated.
That is a tough call. I mean, I feel like the hardest is obviously the Antiquarian.
The Antiquarian can do a lot of different things, though, so you...
No, well, no. I know what you're going to say. It can do a lot of different things. 'Cause it's got a little bit of healing, it's got some powerful blight, etc. But the healing is so small and the damage output is so little, and they have so low HP.
Yeah, it would be definitely one of the higher tier difficult ones, I think. But I don't know. I think Antiquarians might be easier than, say, the Highwayman and having no heal on the team.
Well, no, I did think about that, but a lot of
Remind yourself that
overconfidence combos would have no heal on the team.
Yeah,
And it's whether or not you can survive the mission.
yeah. You think the Highwayman would be easier because you just damage through the enemies.
Well, I feel like the Highwayman's got quite decent dodge,
Yeah,
so
maybe
you
that's fair.
could get lucky. Because I mean, like, the Man-at-Arms has got no healing. He's a tank, but he's got no healing and relatively low damage output.
That's fair, I guess.
You could bolster it, like, depending on how you set the team up, but
Yeah.
obviously the Lepers, they're probably one of the top tier easier ones, because they've got a half decent healing move that can be bolstered by items, and they hit like trucks.
Yeah.
They're quite attritional.
I think the Leper would work well for most missions. What I'm thinking is that the Leper only has one move that can hit the back 2 ranks, and it's like a yell that does like 1 damage.
Yeah, so you're relying on... Yeah, but he's got the clear move.
Yeah, but for certain bosses, the Hag, that's the only move that's going to be able to hit the Hag.
Oh, that's true.
So the Leper's going to be real good for most things, but there's going to be the odd bit that's going to be hard as heck.
Yeah.
Although then again, the Leper would hit the pot really easily and topple that. So maybe it wouldn't be people in the pot very often, so they could maybe tough through that.
Maybe. Tough shout. But yeah, I feel like the Antiquarian doesn't have the damage output to HP survivability.
Yeah.
I think the Leper's probably one of the top tier ones. I think the Jester's probably middle tier as well. Like, people say, oh, the Jester's really fragile and everything, but yeah, but he's got tons of dodge and a move that hits like a truck if you power it up right. I mean, you probably wouldn't set, like, if you had a team of 4, you probably wouldn't set all 4 on it, but can you imagine 4 finales, one after another?
Yeah.
That would kill a boss. Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like Grave Robbers are half decent.
Houndmaster, I think, might be one of the best. They can heal themselves. They've got a de-stress. They've got a party de-stress, and they've got a variety of attacks. A stun. You mix it up so everybody can heal themselves. You've got some of them with bleed, some of them with stun, some of them with de-stress.
Yeah. The damage output isn't amazing, but also if you've got dog treats.
Yeah. You struggle with things that you couldn't bleed,
Yeah.
but you do have stun and some other stuff. So.
Which is some things.
Yeah.
I
mean, they're all gonna.
I feel
struggle
like
with
the
something.
Plague Doctor's not bad because, like, they've got really high damage output with the thing. They can cause bleed, and they do have some heal.
Yeah.
It's not great, but
It's a lot of damage over time, though, for very little healing. They don't have the sustain for that, maybe.
yeah. But if you had all 4 of them target the same thing with a poison move in one turn,
Yeah. Yeah, that thing would be gone.
and they're all really fast. Like,
Yeah.
Plague Doctor's one of the faster classes. So you could throw some nasty stuff out with the Plague Doctor's full team.
Yeah.
I stand by my decision that the Antiquarian would be the hardest because it doesn't have the HP for grind down and it doesn't have the damage output. I mean, you could argue, yes, you put all 4 of them on the poison thing, but all it takes is one really decent hit from the enemy, you're on death's door in one hit.
Slowly,
Yeah.
gently. This
We are really coming up good with money on this mission.
Arbalest has got real good healing and real good damage for the 2 at the back. 2 at
Yeah.
the front are going to be decorative.
Well, I feel like you
I mean, you got blind fire in there.
Yeah, I
but-
would say, can you mark from the front? Because
maybe.
you could set them up.
Yeah. It'd be things you could do, but
Yeah,
they'd struggle more than most for being out of position.
yeah. I mean, in theory, an occultist team should be quite effective.
Yeah, they've got...
Because you've got 4 heavy healers, you've got artillery for the back, you've got weakening curse, you've got hex, you've got sacrificial stab, you've got quite a big combo of everything.
Yeah.
But it's all unreliable.
Yeah. So that's the play there. I think Crusader would be pretty solid.
Well, that was what I was
Okay.
going to go with initially. I was going to be like, yeah, Crusader's good because they've got like de-stress, light, in case you know, because if a match goes on a long time, you can run out of light.
Yeah.
They hit reasonably hard. They're reasonably tanky, but their healing's really weak.
The healing isn't great, but it does do a lot of things at once.
Yeah, they do have a lot of like everything stacks.
So maybe between 4 of them, they can keep themselves top. The healing, yeah, but it would be a struggle for healing.
But again, they're quite tanky, so you might make it through. Like if we're just talking like as a one-off fight, you'd probably be okay. If we're talking like doing a whole dungeon,
Yeah. Okay, put this one out there, the Vestal. Lots of group healing, and they do have melee moves that we've never used. The mace, they've got a life drain, they've got a stun.
yeah, but they don't hit very hard.
They don't do a lot of damage, but they'd be hard to get through them.
Yeah, but when you don't do a lot of damage, you kind of rely on whittling, and they don't have any whittling.
They don't have any status moves, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just stunning, stealing health, healing. Until the fight ends.
As the
I mean, yeah, you could probably hold out in the long run as well, because obviously you've got the light's never going to run out because you've got the torch moves. But I just feel they don't have the damage output required for survival.
slow death,
Yeah.
Same argument that I've got for the thingy really, but at least they've got the healing factor.
forgiving.
Because I mean, yes, we don't use our Vestals for offensive,
Perform beyond
Um,
one's limits.
and they obviously have like a crit lowering ability and a little bit of damage reduction from the items we give them. But
Yeah.
they never, even with that, they never, like, with their full equipment, they don't really hit more than 10 damage.
Yeah.
So if you take that off, assuming that because it's what, lowers it by 33%?
Yeah.
So you're probably only looking about 11 damage against non-protected enemies.
Yeah, that's fair.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
I just feel like there's quite a few. I mean, there's quite a few classes that clearly just don't work. They are designed to work with others.
Yeah.
I feel like the Plague Doctor, the Grave Robber, the Crusader, maybe the Grave Robber could stand alone as a team. Because, I mean, with the Grave Robbers, like, using Duelist Advance and, like, all of them jigging around each other. Because haven't they also... oh, no, it's...
the Highwayman, you mean?
Yeah, the Highwayman. What did I say?
Grave Robber.
Yeah, no, the Highwayman. Now, hasn't she also got something like Fade to the Shadows where she drops back?
Yeah, she's got some moves that move her around.
Yeah, so, like... And, again, these things all improve, like, stuff, abilities. So...
Yeah. There's Lunge, which moves E2 forward, and Shadow Fade that moves E2 back.
And that does all kinds of stat raising.
Yeah.
Oh, you get stealth for 2 rounds.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, see,
So-
that makes me think that Grave Robbers would actually be really good.
Yeah, you could just have them two of them alternating Lunge and Shadow Fade. You could have the whole team alternating Lunge and Shadow Fade.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
There was a team of 4 of them here a minute ago, and now they've disappeared. Why are you bleeding and dying? I don't know.
Why are we still in combat? But yeah, that could work pretty well. That's definitely a high tier one.
Frigging key inside the chest? Did somebody basically lock their thing in by mistake?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel like Grave Robbers could be very high tier, effective team.
Yeah. I still think Hermes is probably going to be one of the best ones. You rotate them around so they can all use their healing moves.
The healing moves aren't great. They only do like 4, 8.
Yeah.
I don't think it's very good, personally. And it only works on you. Like, you can't use it to heal each other.
Yeah.
I mean, 8's not bad, you know, for a self-heal, but...
Okay. Yeah, I think maybe you're right that Lap is probably the best one.
Shiny.
It's just going to be real difficult when there's bad things at the back. But
Yeah.
what can you do? You just have to... They're all going to have something that they're weak on.
Yeah. But no, I think Grave Robber is a real contender, based
Yeah.
on the fact that... oh, god damn it.
Oh.
Based on the fact that you can mess with stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because you can throw stats out and then basically disappear into the shadow. lunge, disappear into the shadow.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it's only Mac and Thingy that are in the wrong place now.
Yeah, I think Matt can do his stuff from there as well, so it's just us that's awkwardly
Dizzying
positioned.
blow to body and brain.
Rude.
Yeah,
Yeah, she needs
that's
to
where
move.
just backing up. Yeah, we've not covered the abomination.
Yeah, no, I was having an arguing about that, but it's the stress.
You need a lot of stress items, but they do heal themselves while doing other things. So
Yeah.
and to be fair, they've got the absolution move on their normal form
Yeah.
that lowers stress. You probably have the front two berserking it up and the back two recovering, and then swap them around after each fight.
Yeah. But I feel like if you get into trouble, it's hard to pull it back.
Well, I mean, you can de-transform and use your other moves, but
Yeah, but you can only transform once per fight.
yeah, once you've transformed back, you're stuck there, doing whatever you need to do. I don't know. I think the abomination
God
probably
damn
could
it,
do
dude.
it because the thing is, they've got basically two skill sets. We've never used their basic form, but they do have this whole basic form with their own things going on.
Yeah.
Self heals, stuns.
Yeah, I suppose it's a little weird we've never used the basic form, really. I think we dabbled with it once, and it wasn't anything impressive.
Yeah. The transform form is just so good. I mean, I think you're supposed to hesitate on it because of the stress, but the stress is honestly not that bad for what it does.
That's new.
Ooh, didn't like that one.
Cripple them. Yeah, that kind of worked.
Yeah. So let's rage this guy.
What's his debuff now?
Bleed resist.
Not massively helpful. How badly plagued are those back two?
D damage. And how much health are you on? Or is it not? 6. So yes, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, he needs to stop playing around and heal himself.
Yeah. Where's she seen this guy?
No, I
before?
was just thinking that actually. It's me going, oh, that was brutal. It's like actually that guy's new,
Yeah.
and he hits like a truck.
Hmm.
Can he be poisoned or not?
Yeah. Not easily, but he can be.
Probably not worth it.
So the dagger, I think.
Oh, come on.
Blood quickens.
Oh,
Really?
You brought this on yourself.
Really? You useless pile of turd. Nobody else has got a heal move for him, have they, either?
Nope.
Well, he's going to be at death's door in a moment.
Yeah, unless we can finish this guy instantly. And it's,
And we
Not
can
looking
force
good.
some food down his neck.
yeah. It's not really happening.
Couldn't have done that the other way around.
Pray for a crit. Nope.
Yeah, because he was almost certainly going to go before thinking. Oh god, he's also got blight on him.
Yep.
He could actually die here.
Yep. Okay.
Now he does it. If you did that a turn ago, you wouldn't even have been worried about it, dude.
Yeah. I guess Jupe just really wants that least favorite occultist position back.
Freaking idiot.
Hmm.
Now we get a bandage.
Victories mount.
What would we do with a bandage?
When he was bleeding.
Okay. Was he bleeding at one point? I thought he was just blighted.
No, I think he was bleeding as well.
Okay.
750. We can't look at the map, can we?
Yeah. Right. We're almost at the end.
Yeah, we don't need a shovel, I don't think.
No.
So. I mean, to be fair, we're still carrying holy water.
Drink it and take the bandage. Yeah.
God, we're looking a bit worse for wear this one.
Yeah. few hard hits there.
Yeah, that new monster was not fun.
Mm. I don't think there's any more fights on the map.
There shouldn't be, although something can pop up.
Yeah.
I mean, we can always just leave if it does. What are you thinking? Do some glory grabbing?
Yeah, let's go just grab the curios and see what happens.
All these people are like, oh, you're too greedy, you run too many risks. Never!
Shiny.
The torch.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Another torch.
Totally worth it. Come on, last one.
Wasn't even a tapestry tucked in there.
Come on, be something we can get something for here. Okay, lights out.
Yeah.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery.
Interesting.
Worth it.
Yeah, worth.
I mean,
Okay.
we're coming away with enough money here to justify this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, not a bad haul.
Yeah.
I think we'll be ready for a.
Coming away with at least 10k.
To be navigable.
We'll be ready for the long mission next time as we start hunting the ancestor items.
Give me 21k.
Not bad.
Yep. Short missions. Totally worth it. And nobody got sick.
Yeah. And Jupe leveled up.
Woo.
That's for sainthood. So, Columbia has given up on drinking to resolve his issues, and now is convinced that he's a saint for dealing with Mac. Known
Wouldn't be
cheat.
surprised.
Quick draw.
Can you feel it? The walls between the sane world
Shrieker has
and
returned.
the dimension of delirium are tenuously thin here.
Ooh. So we can go after the treasure this time.
Yeah, now we have learned.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we've got 50k. That's 10k over what I expected us to have.
Not bad.
Oh no.
Ah, really?
That's Max.
That was- No, it's Mal's.
Mal's
Oh, yeah,
even.
it was
not
one
Max.
we were actually using even.
That's Mal's. God
I
damn.
really-
Why? That's both of Mal's things have been gambled/lost.
I really wish you hadn't upset Vernon.
It's not my fault she's a thieving bint.
She's obviously doing this to hurt you after the whole disease incident.
It wasn't me. It's not my fault she got spasm of the entrails. Anyway, we're going to go and do our admin and make ready for the siege on the Shrieker again.
Yeah. Hopefully big profits next time.
Hopefully.
See you there.